Hi, how you doing? Hope everyone's having a great day today. So we are going to talk today about you becoming the go-to person in your community. Now, I know everyone knows how important it is to market your listings, right? But it's more than that. You need to be seen as the go-to local expert, anything community or real estate related. When people think about real estate, the goal is for them to think about you every single time. So I've got a worksheet that I'd love to give you that kind of gives you some ideas of different lead magnets that you can actually utilize or create in real estate that people might want to help you become the local expert. So if you'd like that, just comment below and I'll send it to you via Messenger. Think about it. When you market your listings, you're marketing your listing, right? You're not really marketing yourself unless you're in the video, which you should be. But when you're marketing your listings, the community is getting a chance to see you and how you do business. But what if you don't have any listings? What if you're an agent that is maybe brand new, or you're a buyer's agent and you don't have any listings to market? Here's the thing. You can talk about and do videos on and create lead magnets about anything and everything real estate related, community related, right? It doesn't just have to be about your listings. You can talk about, hi Richie, hi Garrett. You can talk about what local events that are happening in the area. You can talk about how interest rates affect a buyer, how they affect a seller. You can talk about different phases of the contract. You can interview local restaurants, local activities. You can talk about school scores, right? You can also talk about types of houses in specific areas, why one house might be worth more or worth less. There's so many different things that you can talk about to become the go-to expert in your area. And just marketing your listings, if you do have them, isn't enough. We'll get to that. Hi, how you doing, Seven? We'll get you those the PDF. Just comment below and I'll get it to you. So when you're thinking about marketing, don't just think marketing on the properties that you have. I want you to think about, how do I make sure that I'm marketing myself in such a way that anytime somebody thinks about my community or about real estate, that they think about you. That's the goal. The goal is to become the community market leader in your area for anything real estate or community related. If they think community or they think real estate, they think, everyone say your name. That is your objective. Now, I'm not saying not to market your listings. In fact, I teach my students, when you market your listings, you want to spend a lot of money marketing the listing. You want to do the best property videos and really just showcase that listing, because when you're marketing your listings, you're also inadvertently marketing yourself, and you're showing your community the type of marketing that you do and what makes you different and how you stand out. So even if you live in an area where they don't do, utilize video, and they don't do really good property tours, and they don't set their houses up for success, I highly recommend you do that. But what I'm saying, not only is that important, hi Wayne, you're so cute. Not only is that important, but it's also so important for you to start marketing yourself, right? Become that go-to expert. And why is it so important to become that expert? Because when you market yourself properly, you start to get people to know you, to like you, and to trust you. You break down barriers. You quickly become the community expert, the authority figure in your subject matter. It's inevitable as long as you do it correctly, right? You've got to not only just utilize video, but you've got to properly distribute that video so that people are actually seeing it. And we've got some really good lead magnet ideas that we can give you. So just comment below and I'll send that to you right through your messenger, of different ideas that you can utilize or think about strategies so that you too can become that go-to expert. Now, we've talked a little bit about marketing yourself, marketing your properties, utilizing video to get people to know you, like you, and trust you. But there's also something else I want you to think about, is consistency. So here's the deal. What we see so many people doing is they'll run an ad, or they'll run a video, or they put it on their business page or their Facebook page, but they don't put it on there correctly, number one, so no one's seeing it. But also what happens is they just do it once or twice, and they don't see the results right away. So what happens? They don't see results, and then they think it doesn't work. That's not the case. It's not that it doesn't work. The idea, why is this doing that? The idea is that it doesn't work because they're not doing it, number one, right, and number two, they're not doing it consistently. So consistency in your business is your best friend. You don't ever want to give people the chance to forget about who you are. And the best way for you to do that is for you to properly continue to expose yourself to your community anything real estate or community related. This is doing the weirdest thing here. There we go, clear. So what I want you to think about is this. I'm going to kind of brainstorm with you a few ideas and things that you can talk about in your community. Let's just talk about real estate first. We're not going to talk about anything other than real estate right now. You can do buyer tips, seller tips, costly mistakes, best things to do, best practices. You can go over a contract and talk about contingencies and time frames and deposits. All that stuff that you think everyone knows about, guess what? They really have no idea, and it's up to us to teach and train people so that they feel more comfortable. You can talk about what a deposit is, how much money you need for a down payment, how your credit score affects a buyer, how it affects a seller wanting to take your property or not. You can talk about different areas in the city, different housing developments, what type of homes are in those developments, why one house might be more, one house might be less in the exact same development based upon features and benefits, views, location. I can go on and on and on about different things that you can talk about real estate. Hi, Patricia. Now let me ask you a question. Do you need to have listings to do that? The answer is no. Do you need to be experienced to be able to do that? No, you have to be able to be a good learner and you need to research. Do you have to be a top producing agent with lots of listings and lots of experience to be able to do anything that I just said? No, you don't, okay? Now let's talk about your community, things that you can discuss in your community or talk about in your community to show that you are top of mind awareness and you know what's going on. If there's a new restaurant coming in town, do a video on the restaurant. Tell people, let them know. If there's road construction that's going to be happening, let people know about it. Is there a new, where are the best Easter egg hunts for people to go on? What's happening right now? Are there any new hot topics? Is there a new subdivision coming? Is there issues with the subdivision, right? What else? Local dog parks, best place to go for happy hour. I can go on and on and on and on. Good trails to go to. Best places to take your sweetie for a nice romantic dinner. A great place for a picnic. All of that stuff people actually want to know about. What are the hot spots? What can we do this weekend? What's fun? What can you do on Friday night? What can you do on Sunday morning? Is there a great brunch maybe that no one knows about? These are the kind of things that I know you think, oh, well, everyone knows that. They don't. They don't know that. They need to be educated, right? So the idea is to be the community market leader, both anything real estate or non-real estate. Yes, where kids eat free. When you've got 4 daughters, you need to know that. That's a good one. So all that stuff is so, so important when you're becoming the community market leader. So a lot of you are thinking to yourselves, Krista, I don't like to do video. I'm afraid of it. Everybody is, right? But I've got to tell you something. Shh, it's a secret. Are you ready? You look the same in person as you do on video. So if you don't like how you look, get out of your head. If you don't like how you look on video, that's how you look. That's how people see you. In fact, I'm looking at myself right now. Yep, that's what I look like. That's me, right? I have to say, when I first started doing video, I was petrified. I was that person that would stand up at broker's tour because even though I have this crazy outgoing personality and I love people, I went, hi, Kristen. I would actually get up on broker's tour and be like, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, what's the square footage? I was so nervous. I couldn't stand doing it. I was the same when I started doing video and getting video out to my local community. I was afraid of what people would think. I was afraid, Stephen, yes, success. I was afraid people would make fun of me. I didn't like, how my hair looked half the time. I think I've got a big nose. I mean, you name it, all those feelings went through my head. And at first it would take me an hour to do one video. Now I can pop a video out in 2 seconds. In fact, what I'm doing right now is a live video. I have no script, no notes, no nothing. I have a topic I don't want to talk about and boom, I am going. Why? Because practice makes perfect. It's just like riding a bike or kissing for the first time. It's just like the first time you wrote that contract and it took you 3 hours and now you can do it in 3 minutes, right? It's no different. It's just like that first time you went to use the lockbox and you couldn't get the lockbox open and you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so embarrassed. And now you can open the lockbox with your phone by pretty much osmosis. I mean, my point is that practice makes perfect. And if you knew the stats about video, you would be doing video and jump on that so fast because it's no longer a matter of should I, it's a matter of a necessity. You absolutely have to. So back to my original, I kind of got on a little tangent there. Back to lead magnets. Remember, anything and everything community or real estate related, your job is to be the go-to trusted resource, the respected advisor, the authority figure anything real estate, anything community related. That is you. The only way to do that, it's not going to be by looking at my picture. Let me ask you a question. By looking at this, is that enough? Is that enough, right? Can you look at me right here and know anything about my personality? Can you tell that I'm passionate about what I do? You cannot tell. Practice, young grasshopper. Yes, Jennifer, that's so true. You can't tell anything about me, right, from a picture. That's the same with you and your marketing. From you marketing in your magazines and from you marketing in the local newspaper and just doing your postcards. And I'm not saying not to do those things, but what I am saying is if that's all you're doing, you are missing the boat. You've got to get people to get to know you, right? You can tell from me, my personality from watching me. You know me. You either love me or you hate me, one of the two, which is fine, because that way I'm attracting the clients that want to work with me and I'm detracting the ones that don't. So it's actually a good thing, okay? But my point is that when you utilize video properly, you're giving your community a chance to get to know you. What starts to happen is when you give them value and you educate them, you entertain them through engaging information, they actually start to respect you. And they start to know who you are. And then when you walk in that room, when you go on that listing presentation or you meet that buyer for the first time and you're competing with somebody else, who do you think is going to win? The picture, or the personality, right? The person that they already know, that they called because they already are attracted to that person. That is the key. So again, you need to become the community market leader in your area, and you can do it. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. It's just different. That's it. We've got a little PDF. I'd love to give it to you that talks about different lead magnet ideas so that you don't forget. I want you to print it out and put it on your mirror so you're reminded of things that you can do, and then you can kind of start brainstorming more ideas, because it does take practice. It takes consistency, and it takes a little bit of time. But guess what? When you utilize video properly, and I need to do a training on video repurposing, it actually saves you so much time because you get so much content out there on so many different platforms. So it's actually a time saver, not a time waster. So again, comment below, say yes, 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 I'll get that to you. And I wanted to thank Richie and Josh and Rashawn and Jamie and Veronica, all of you guys for watching. I totally appreciate it. Yes, everyone needs to improve Garrett with videos, but here's the deal. All you need is this. You got one of these, right? You've got one of these. Yes, you do. That's all you need is a cell phone and a tripod. Let me show you guys something real quickly here. You don't need this, but right here's behind the scenes. You ever see behind the scenes? Here's behind the scenes. Say hi, Jimmy. Hi. Jimmy and I are going to be doing a 5-minute 7-minute training right now. That I'm going to be marketing. So look for that. You can get that. I'll put it on the next live if I can remember, if he's done. But we're going to be doing a training right now on video, and it's one that I actually have some bullet points from a teleprompter. So as you get better, you just learn new skills and you just add to what you're doing. So anyways, everyone, make it a great day. Thank you so much for watching. If this was helpful, give me some hearts. Let me know. Please share it and like it. As you know, I am trying to positively affect every life that I touch. I believe that real estate coaches, that we need a change, that we need somebody that's innovative and that's teaching relevant digital marketing strategies of the 21st century. And that's me, right? And so I'm wanting to be able to help and reach as many people as possible. And I need you to help me get there. I know I'm talking really fast, by the way. Anyways, everyone, have a great day. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Comment below if you'd like to get that PDF, and I'll see you on Thursday for Thursday's training. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for watching my video. You can learn more about how to be a successful real estate professional by watching other videos that I have. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. And as always, make it a great home selling and buying day.